Ladies and gentlemen, although I would like to put this video out today, I am not going to put it out today. This is Wednesday, the 9th of August, 2017. What I will do is I will take and put this video out on Saturday. Although some of you will think that this information is important, what you will notice is that the information that's been put out by this person as of the last week has been the most important information to date. This is the information that everybody and their grandfather, grandmother, granduncle, grandcousin. Sorry, I got to get rid of some symbols here. You know what? Let's undo that. Right now I'm thinking as I go along, and I don't need to be thinking about a lot of stuff. Like, for instance, that information right there is not necessary. And we want to get rid of this. We don't need to say administrative beneficiary signatory. Okay, that's what we're gonna put without recourse. At least that's what I'm gonna be putting from now on. You all can do whatever you want, because that's what y'all gonna do anyway. You see, I can tell people, hey, this is what you should do, and they will say, well, no, I think I should do this because, you know, I was born yesterday. Okay, so we're going to let those people be those people. Ladies and gentlemen, from now on, we're going to be going under unicitral, or uncitral. I keep saying unicitral because I'm so used to saying it that way, but it's uncitral. And so we're going to be going under uncitral. Okay. Alright, by going under uncitral, that's international law. We're going to make them international promissory note. And what I'm going to suggest some of you do is now, I have some individuals who have gained a better understanding of promissory notes, money orders, remittance vouchers, and what they've understood is, wait a minute, I could write this way. I could down here, you know what, I need to look at that number right there because I need to make sure. Yeah, I don't know what routing number that is for what bank, but what I'm going to suggest that we put here is the SSA routing number. Okay? Some people say, well, do I put the SSA routing number or do I put the routing number for the credit union? Look, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who are new to this, I'm not going to tell you how to do the money orders. You're going to have to go back and watch the other videos. You can find them at the Legal Redress Commission. I'll be doing a short video in a moment about the Legal Redress Commission. But for right now, you can find them at the Redress Right YouTube channel. Or you just Google Our Style Money Order. Just that simple. Those videos will teach you how to do the money order and the concept behind it. I'm not going to do that, so don't email me asking me about the money orders. Because it's not going to happen. A lot of you guys are new booties. That's right, I said booties. So because many of you are new anuses, yeah, I said it. I'm not here to appease you. I'm not here to answer all of your questions or to fill in the blanks for you. I don't do individuals. In the past week, in the past 7 days, 44,000 of you have logged on to this YouTube channel. 44,000 people, it's too many of you. The more than 4,000 emails, people, too many of you. So I don't do individuals. One lady, bless her little heart, called me and said she had a situation with a trust, and she told me she needed me to review her documents. She told me that she would pay me. I told her, I said, I can't be bought. I said, and this is the weekend. You'll have to call me back during business hours. For the rest of you, some of you are emailing me. I never gave you permission to text me. I did not tell any of you you could text me. If I haven't given you direct permission to text me, stop it, because you will not get responded to. I didn't say you could call me with your questions. Stop it, because I will not answer your call. My number is on the internet, yes, but it's not for you to use it as you please. It's for you to use it according to the instructions I gave when I put the number up there. So stop it. Please. Alright, I'm not changing my number. I've already told you all that. But what I'm not going to do is let you all disrupt my peace and serenity. Finally, I told you all, please stop talking to me about my health. I only mention my health on video so that some people could understand the amount of sacrifice. If you can't understand that, F you. Freaking farkin' farficknugan. You can make the F into whatever you want it to be. You can make it into flying fairies if you want. I don't care. Either way, F you if you don't want to pay attention. If you want to write me, text me, email me about what you think I should do with my health, F you. Oh, that's not right. I'm not listening to your videos anymore. I don't give a... I'm sorry, NWA, where are you at? Okay, I don't care. I didn't ask you to come here. You are here because there's information here that you need. So, if that's what you need, then get the information you need and get on. People, I don't have the time for this. You guys are some of the most selfish, some of the most demanding, some of the most irritating people on this planet. That's right, I said it. Do I have to play... Wait, hold on. Nah, I'm not going to do it because I did that when I talked about Ron. I played the video from Boondocks where Martin Luther King is talking about trifling, low down. Look, guys, I don't owe you anything. But many of you are acting as if somebody owes you something. That's why you can't get where you're going to, because you keep acting as if somebody owes it to you. I don't owe you anything. That's why you're not allowed to pay me. That's why when you ask me about donations, I say we're not accepting donations. Why? Because I don't want your money. One person wrote me, you seem to be very trustworthy. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not trustworthy. I'm a man. I'm just as conniving, thieving, skeeving, bootlegging, swindling, bamboozling. I'm a man. I'm capable of the same conduct as every other man. The only unique thing I have going for me is I am one of Jehovah's Witnesses. So I try to do the right thing. I've done a lot of stupid things in my past, and I'm trying not to repeat any of those. But I'm still a man. I'm still going to trip. I'm still going to fall. But I give you my word. I will break my neck. I will do everything in my power to not take advantage of any one of you. And if you don't take my word for it, go ahead and ask the people who've dealt with me. I try to be fair and honest with everyone. Even if let's say I have a lot on my mind and I come across wrong to one of the people I'm dealing with, I will go back to that person and I will humbly apologize. And I hate using the word humble. We're referring to myself. You ain't humble. There's no way in the world you're humble. Shut the, farficknugan up. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't like using the word humble because a person who is truly humble would never admit that they're humble. So I don't tell people I'm humble. So when I say I try to be humble, I try to appear as if I'm sincerely sorry for having bombastically told them where to go. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, the information I'm revealing in this video is something we hadn't told people. But based upon the video I did with Alaric, and ladies and gentlemen, you heard me talk about Alaric being slow. That was a joke, and he took it in stride. But some of you, that's all you focused on it. So we've been having a kick off of that. But the information in that video wasn't for us to tell you how to do the money orders. It was to tell you another way of which to process the money orders. And if you go back, listen to the video, you have to go back and listen to the Our Style money order videos previously. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, here's the thing that you need to get. We gave you the Social Security routing number as an alternative for using the routing number for the Federal Reserve. You cannot, you should not, and there is no legitimate reason for you to use the Federal Reserve routing number, talking about you have a secret account with them. If you have a secret account with them, it is not the account on the back of the Social Security card. Okay, but it has an E. Well, it could have a G, a B, an A, and a D. It doesn't matter. You have no idea what that number is for. Yes, I do. That's a secret account. That's a bond number. Really? It's a bond number? Excuse me, where did you get the instructions from the Social Security Administration documenting that that's a bond number? Do you actually have the documentation? Then shut up! I'm gonna sit up here mouthing off with somebody what you heard somebody else say. That's you all's problem. Many of you guys are just sitting up there listening to videos and you have no proof. You have no proof as to what it is you're saying, but you're saying it as if it is law. That number on the back of that Social Security card is not, may not, could not, possibly not be a bond number. We don't know for sure. We've never proved it to any one of you. And shame on us, those of us who have put that information out there, for telling it to you as if it was a fact. Now, pay attention. I never told you it was a fact. Hold on. I gotta look for another coupon, so y'all hold on 1 second. I'll be right back, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, many of you are going to be asking for copies of this. There are going to be no copies of these on the internet, okay? This is my Dragon Naturally Speaking. I'm just now starting this thing up. Uh-oh. Dagnabbit, I messed up. Wasn't supposed to be doing that. Now I gotta start it all over again. Oh well. And that's been going on for... This is my All Saints voicemail. Ringtone. I gotta put y'all on pause. Ladies and gentlemen, I just got off the phone with Hewlett Packard. They were being stupid, and so I had to pretty much put the young man in his place. Oh, look at that. So let me stop my dictation. I forgot that it did that it corrected it. Come on now. Got the delay because I'm doing so many things in the background. Let's go ahead and take care of that now. Alright. Now... see this dictation box? Rich composition and correction for any application. I didn't ask for that. So now I'm going to have to get rid of this. And I don't know how, because I didn't put it there. See, it won't even let me highlight it. So, see, oh well. I'll have to take care of that later. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Uh-oh. I can't. It automatically put the stupid dictation box there. Oh well, I'll have to worry about that later. Alright, let's get back to this, ladies and gentlemen. You won't put dictation box in yours. Alright, let's get back to this document. Ladies and gentlemen, this is to let you know how long ago this was done. This was 2012 that this was done. I can't show you the whole document, but I can show you the document. Many people have been incorporating this into their documents. You see that right there? Well, let's see. No, we're going to keep it like that. What do I mean? Oh, that's this right here. Cancel. That's where the dictation box. It actually put up a dictation box. Okay, I didn't ask for a dictation box, so that's how we got rid of that. Alright. Many people have been... Hold on. Let me go ahead and be a little honest. Many people have been adding sections like this to their promissory notes and their itty bitty tiny promissory notes and the little teeny weeny promissory notes and the little promissory notes and all that other stuff. Please, ladies and gentlemen, this section right here I started adding to my documents when I was doing the mortgages in 2012. And I got this from a young lady who presented the document to me. Sorry that I don't remember the young lady's name, but when she presented it to me, I told her that I would like to use that, ask for permission, and she gave permission. Okay? But because I put it out there, everyone else has been adding this stuff and making it sound like they were the originators of doing this, and they were not. Okay? Everyone else are trying to make it look like they were the originators of doing this, and they were not and are not. Okay? That started here. This is the information that I'm going to give you, that I'm going to suggest to you guys, and I'm going to turn down my relaxing 8 hours of music because it's in my background so I can hear it. You guys, it's not important for you to hear that. That's to set the tone. Okay? You don't have to put all of this. You don't have to see your refusal, blah blah blah, constitutes acceptance. We don't need to put that. That was something somebody suggested and I put that on there. Okay. Uh-oh, gotta get rid of that underline. We do that by simply going there, and then we get rid of you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm gonna suggest you do. You're still gonna use, and if it's me, I'm still gonna use the SSA routing number. Let's spell it right. I wanted to use abbreviation. Uh-oh. Okay, we're still going to use the SSA routing number and account number. Okay, on the bottom. But here's the kicker. I just need you to have proof that you tendered payment. That's why I said you need to understand what tender is. So you're going to take your money order. You're going to make it look as close to a check as possible. Then we're going to do this. Give me a second as I speak this into the computer. International. International. Capitalize that. Bill of exchange. There was an easier way to do this, ladies and gentlemen, and I did it the hard way. And so what we're going to do is we're going to bring this here. And I'm not really worried about this. Oh, we got to bring you up one more anyway. Nope, you're the same line. It's that number that's the long one. Alright, so we got you correctly. We bring you guys up here. And then we bring you there. And we bring you here and we go. And what else do we do? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to use the same format as myself. Okay, but this is what we do. This is what I do. This is how my instruments are. Okay? Now, here is the change. So if you're going to pay attention to any portion of this video, just remember this minute mark. This is what you're going to reference to your people. What we have had little success, not a lot of success, but we've had some success in doing is taking and depositing this item in the bank. Let's say it's Chase Manhattan, Wells Fargo Bank is the beneficiary, US Bank is the beneficiary for my mortgage. Well, we get a deposit slip for that bank, and we deposit our money order into the account with their deposit slip, receiving from them a receipt showing that we deposited the item. Now remember, the issue is, first, it's a money order. Bill of exchange done on your Social Security account, so nobody can claim that there's fraud. We know that there are funds in the account, so it's an account that is completely funded, so we don't have to worry about somebody coming and claiming that we did something unlawful, illegal, something that we didn't have the right to do. Okay? Because when we do it, we got the right. We know we got the right. Because that's why we're doing it. Because we got the right. We got the right to party! Anyway, was that them Beastie Boys? Little beastie, pasty, untasty, leavery boys. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we did. And that's what I would suggest. Most of you, I suggested that you go and learn what tender of payment is. Most of you do not know what tendering is. Tender means that you give them an offer. The fact that they take your offer, which is unconditional. So you have to give an unconditional offer. See, presentment and offer. Acceptance and pledges. That's the reason why the offer is there, because it deals with tender. Okay? Please do not reverse entry. That makes it unconditional. Okay? This makes it unconditional. When we just say do not reverse entry, we just place the condition or a restriction on it. You can't do that. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to do this. Oh, so that's what it did. Okay. I knew something was going on. You see where it put that international down here as opposed to up there? So that's what was doing. It was recording it down there. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, when you look up tender, your offer has to be unconditional. Has to be without limitations. There's no void. You can go void where prohibited by law. We would suggest that you put that on there. So let's do that. Void where prohibited by law. Okay, you can put that. All the other verbiage that you saw in this junk, you don't need to put all of that. And you don't need to put this section up there. Okay, it's not necessary. But if you want to do the accounting, do the accounting. Backed by the grantor's full faith and credit, I don't mind you putting that on there. Okay? 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, 3/5/2012. Okay? Capital One Bank USA account number. This is an actual money order that was sent out. Number on the rear Social Security card. This is entitled Federal Reserve Hour Style Money Order. Please do not misunderstand it. They weren't the first ones to use the Federal Reserve account. We were doing this in 2012. That's how I know for a fact. I can tell you, you are not permitted to use the Federal Reserve routing number. See? Federal Reserve routing number for your Federal Reserve must be processed manually. Account number listed above. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, 3/5/2012. This is what we were doing back then. Okay? We even instructed people to do this. So don't think that this stuff that these morons, and I say morons because that's what happens when you just listen to somebody doing a video, are putting these videos out there telling you, you have a secret account with the Federal Reserve. We had already done that, people. We've already done the research into that. We already can prove to you that it stopped working because we already ran it dry. Okay? We ran that system dry. But nobody's paying attention. Everybody's just out there, I want to know how to pay off my debt so I don't have any more debt. And money order number? Man, by all means, we don't have to do conditional acceptance. We can just say International Bill of Exchange. All caps that. Bold that. Stop listening. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm doing with my... Oh, that's why it's doing that. I gotta stop it from doing that. I was trying to do tab so I could put this in the middle, but you don't have to put International Bill of Exchange. You can put International Money Order number, blah, blah, blah. That's what I would do if it was me. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have any bills. Okay, so I can't do this stuff because I don't have any bills. So I give the information to you all, letting you know what we have done and had some success at. Can't tell you we've had 100%, 1,000 success, but we've had success. To show you all that you are familiar with it, those of you who watched the previous videos, that you've seen this money order before, take a look. Attach blah, blah, blah. The address for the bank. This was our so-called accounting. The same thing that was done in the other one, we just wrote it out. Okay, this is when we were using junk such as HJR 192. But if you notice, we said as well as 112 statute at large, chapter 48, in compliance with the Bill of Exchange Act. The remedy is a money order. We were giving ourselves a remedy because the law recognized a remedy. Why a money order? Because a money order does not have to be backed by funds on an account. A check must be backed by funds on the account. If you use your Social Security number, then it is backed by funds on the account. Some of you will have to read into what I just said to understand what I'm saying, because that's information I can't reveal to you because someone else had a conversation with me for which I revealed that information, but they were already doing that, but probably didn't understand that they were doing it for that reason. Okay? You have to understand what tender is. Firewall issue. You have to understand what tender is in order to enforce your instruments, ladies and gentlemen. How do I do a money order? I've left it up on the screen for you all to see. But those of you who are going to be lazy because you're not going to want to go watch the other videos and see all the detail, the reason why we take the time in detail to show you everything we're doing is so you'll know. Are we still doing these money orders? No. But this is to let you guys know, those of you who were doing the Federal Reserve thing, that's your mistake. You didn't do any research. You didn't know that many of us had already done this prior to you doing it. 4/12/2012 is when that video went up. Okay? So you watch the Hour Style Money Order video during that period, 4/12/2012, and you will see that money order up there. But we are just telling you how we did the money order. Take a look. I did a search on my computer for the Hour Style Money Order. Hour Style Money Order. A little on EFT. That's one of the actual videos. Hour Style Money Order. A little on EFT update. Okay? Then Hour Style Money Order. And the closed checking account update. Those are the videos that are on my computer. Just one section of the computer. But these are the different Hour Style Money Orders. Take a look. That's how often we were updating them back then, including updating them as late as... What's the date on that? I need 2017. 5/21/2017. The only problem is I can't show you those. Those are not for the public. Okay? See, it says for the web, but that one ain't for the web. How do we get a copy of those? You know what? I thought you would never ask. So let me tell you where you're going to go to get a copy of documents. Okay, I have a lady who tells me she's about to lose her home. She doesn't have a job. She can't afford to save her home. And I told her months ago, hold on, www.satcom911.com. All caps that. Ladies and gentlemen, www.satcom911.com. There is a section there where it says downloads. Go to the download section. Go to the section on discharging debt, or just type in money order and find the money order outline. But there are 8,000 documents at this site that are completely free. Every other site, in order for you to gain access to their documents, they charge you. But no, we take those so-called templates that those so-called individuals are charging you for, and we provide it for you for educational purposes only. We have to say that because that's where we deal with the actual act that allows us to share information with people. It's because we're doing it to educate. We're doing it as news. This is news! So that it complies with the Fair Use Act. We don't make a dime off of any of these documents. So we have credit repair documents up there. If you are unemployed and you want to start a business that is simple and easy, then start your own credit repair organization, which means you only have to do a little bit of research on credit repair companies and what they do, how they do it, so that you can do it. Because look, the biggest problem with people right now is debt. They can't get loans, they can't get this, they can't get that, they need this removed, they need that removed. Well, there's your start. Now, although SATCOM, the organization, will be doing credit issues for people, we still put the documents up there letting you know, ladies and gentlemen, we're not trying to swindle you out of any money. We're not trying to overcharge you, because I promise you we will be at least 40% less than the major so-called competitor. And any other competitor won't be able to compete with us. Why? Because we're doing it for costs and services. We're not adding on profit making and business making and our so-called longevity, because we have too many other programs going on. So go to SATCOM 911. Download the 8 gigabytes worth of documents just so that you have them. Because I can't promise you how long they'll be up at satcom911.com. We're going to try to keep them up there indefinitely. You know, I was looking at redressright.org/PDF for a long time. Well, redressright.org/PDF, most of the documents are at satcom911.com under docs. Under downloads. Ladies and gentlemen, go there, download the documents, peruse the site, see what's offered. SATCOM 911. Well, SATCOM. We keep saying SATCOM 911 because that's the internet site. There is no site for SATCOM, but, you know, Google decided they didn't want nobody having that name, so, you know, it's been reserved. But ladies and gentlemen, satcom911.com has all the documents, has a ton of other information there for you. Go and take a look at it. Don't worry about it. We don't get no kudos for people going to the site. There is nobody who is going to give us an award because you individuals visited the site. The site's there for you all. That's why we put it up there. That's why we paid for it. You guys haven't reimbursed us for that, and we're not going to let you do that. Satcom is not there to take money out of your pocket. We're also not there to be swindled. Ladies and gentlemen, I do have to say this again. Because I put my information out there, I'm one of the only people who do that. Everybody else, they're going to charge you to talk to them. I don't charge people to have conversations with them. However, one lady wanted to waste my time. She wanted me going over her documents. She sounded sincere at first. I mean, fine. So I said, okay, fine. I'll go over your documents. I said, but that means that the 4 appeals that I'm working on, I'd have to put to the side just to take time to go over your documents. And I'm sorry, but these people came ahead of you. So she gave me a price. I said, okay, I will accept your price. Then she gave me a price for a consultation. I said, no, I'll accept the price. You want me to go over your documents, and I will have a legitimate conversation with you for up to an hour and a half where we cover the facts about your documents and what I think you should do. If these terms are agreeable to you, then give me a call tomorrow morning. Gentlemen, ladies, I told her as early as possible, so she called me at 12 o'clock in the morning thinking that she was going to be literal. What the? I mean, I'm sorry, I don't think so. So I waited for her to call back. This is now the second day. Haven't heard from her. So she won't be getting my help. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't ask for my help and then I concede and I say, okay, I'll help you. And then you're not ready. I'm not doing this stuff on your time. You're doing it on mine. I'm not going to bow to your schedule. You will bow to mine. Not because I'm all that, he's all that. No, it ain't because of that, people. It's because I don't have the time. There's too many of you. And so in order for me to help one of you, I have to ignore another, or thousands of others. There are thousands of you. And I can't help all of you. I can't take all of your calls every day. You're not paying me for this, and no, I'm not going to start a business doing this. Too much obligation. You see, when you start charging people fees for consultation, then you don't give them all the information they deserve. You withhold information on purpose so that they keep coming back, so that you keep receiving funds. Ladies and gentlemen, I refuse to do that to people. I down and outright refuse to do that to people. I don't think so. Not on this planet or any others would I ever do that to you guys. You don't deserve that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to go. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good life. And I hope this information about you going into the bank and depositing your hour style money orders into the account, because you already have the routing number of the bank. You already have the information. The bank will get you the account number for it to be deposited in. Okay? Just that simple. If you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. If you haven't done your research, don't do it. If you don't have the account number, because most of you, all you have to do, this is the simple part, is ask for a payoff statement. You take that payoff statement, it's going to have the account number and the routing number and the bank for the funds to be wired into. Don't wire it, go down there, deposit it through your money order in the bank. They're not going to tell you, no, you can't do this. You're just making a deposit. They're going to give you a receipt for your deposit. That's going to be your proof of payment. They want to foreclose on your home, you take them to court. Say, oh no, I made a payment. If they're going to return the funds, they have to return the funds as if the funds were unavailable, as if the funds were insufficient. They cannot, because it's on your Social Security account. How can they say that a $2 money order, a $20,000 money order on your Social Security account, which has hundreds of thousands of, if not billions of dollars in it, didn't have enough funds? Well, you don't have the right to access that account. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It's my account. We're not dealing with whether or not I have the authorization. We're dealing with whether or not you had the authorization to refuse my tender. Go ahead and look at tender and what tender of payment, just type in Google tender of payment, what it requires, and see if they have the right to refuse your offer when it has all of the requirements, the prerequisites, and it is unconditional. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on, gotta go up. Okay, this has all the prerequisites for tender. It has the party who it's going from, to the party who it's going to the amount tendered, to the date, to an actual number. Has to be at least 16 digits. We ask that you add letters so you can trace it. And it has to be drawn on a bank. Here is the routing number showing the bank that is drawn on. And it has to have your account number. And it has to have a signature or an endorsement. It has to have a courtesy box. It's called courtesy. Okay? That's it. These are all of the requirements of tender. You don't believe me? Look up tender. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I produced this in the first place, because I understood what tender was. I understood what the requirements were. I've been talking about tender for a very long time. But nobody's ever understood tender. They keep wondering, you don't have the right to do this, you don't have the right to do that, you don't have the right to write on that account, you don't blah blah. That's all I was hearing from the morons, and yes, I call them morons because that's what they are. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, finally, I will say this, and I get off of this before we get to 45 minutes. I had this one lady, she sent me an email talking about the music in my old videos. Oh, the music is going to be in these videos too, but for right now, just to keep Google from making an issue of it, we're not going to do that with the videos where we're giving out information that I think we don't need to have them take down. But she said, oh, the music is really annoying. So you know what I told her? I told her what she could sit and spin on. I told her how ignorant she was. And I didn't tell her what she could sit and spin on. I said, excuse me, now you can take you and your ignorance and you can never email me again. Do you know, she had to write me back to give me her 2 cents. She didn't know that I put her junk in spam and never read it. See, she automatically goes to spam. You know spam? Man, spam is the... Okay? That stuff is what you need. Man, that stuff lasts for decades. And so right after I sent her the spam, I deleted forever. She doesn't get to express her opinion to me about her videos. I mean, my videos. If she doesn't like my videos, she goes and set up her own account. Well, Google. She does her own videos. Okay? And then she can critique how she does her videos. Ladies and gentlemen, none of you have the right to tell me how to do my videos. None of you have the right to tell me what to put in my videos. These are mine. I own the site. I maintain the site. I run the site. It's mine. Mine! So I get to do whatever I want to with my... Okay? That's why there is no commenting under my videos, because some of you are so ignorant that you want to comment on things that are not even important. Sorry. Look, don't get me wrong. You guys, you talk about it all the time. You talk about how stupid people are. Well, not all of you are stupid. But yes, some of you are. It's okay. It's okay to be stupid. It's okay to be ignorant. It's okay to be dumb. It's okay to be a moron. All of those things are okay. I don't discriminate. That's why you don't see it. No disclaimers talking about, I'm sorry, if you're a moron, if you're stupid, if you're ignorant, if you're dumb, you cannot watch my videos. You don't see me saying that. But because there are people who are out there who are like that, who are opinionated, who gotta just state their mind, speak their piece, then there's no commenting under my videos. You don't get to email me about my videos. Sorry, that's somebody else calling, so I gotta go. So y'all take care, have a Coke and a smile, and I'll speak to y'all later. Goodbye.